Gekidami, they control. We're hitting the buttons, we're ready to roll. Lights are flashing, the energy's high. We're in the zone, catching that techno vibe. Game-Geki live.
Resident Evil.
It's time for Game-Geki.
Welcome to Game-Geki Live, the show that has amazing mobile phone sound effects. That's basically Resident Evil sounds, so you know they're technically accurate, even if they're going off. I do Kate, just always by Gekidami, and this is Resident Evil, the board game, in Tabletop Simulator on the PC and Steam.
Indeed.
The last string episode, we cleared out the last part of the caves and then made our way to the crypts using some keys that we built together, stone and metal objects. And who should we find in the crypts but bum 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 bum? Yeah.
It's Lisa Travers!
So I'm going to read another exciting chapter from the book of Evil. I think this is a long one, so strap in. Excavation site. Silence has taken hold of the mansion once more. Something none of you seem eager to break as you descend to the first floor. Although you're double timing it, the urgency you felt before has abandoned you entirely. Morbid thoughts war with exhaustion in your head. First Edward, then Brad, now Enrico, all gone. You have no idea where Chris, Jill, Wesker, Joseph, Kenneth, or Forrest are. You're heading back to where you left Richard, but an insistent voice in your head tells you it's already too late. His call came in at least 10 minutes ago, and it will take you twice as long to return to him. Too long for him to survive alone in the dark, when one of those creatures could finish him off in a heartbeat. And then there's Enrico's final warning. Traitor! One of your number is a traitor! Could he be right? All of you have been in danger.
Is a traitor.
It's Enrico. All of you have been in danger this evening. Several even risked their lives right in front of your eyes. You can't possibly believe any of them would betray you, especially not Captain Wesker. Your mind strays back to Captain Wesker, cool and composed, running towards the back of the hall right after you arrived. You immediately feel stupid for even entertaining the idea. What would he possibly have to gain? Wesker handpicked all of you and is a close confidant of the police chief. Yep, it's true. He is close confidant of police chief Brian Irons, and there is no one more upstanding, a higher model of man. Mm-hmm. Besides, of everyone in the mansion, he's the most above suspicion, correct? A noise breaks through your thoughts, stuffing you back at the moment. This whole story should have been written like with every character being really suspicious the whole way through. Realizing you're almost outside again, you recognize the door leading to the shed you hid in previously, where you last saw Jill. Ragged breathing echoes beyond, and through a crack in the door you see a shape detach itself from the wall, lurching outwards from the shadows. A moment later you recognize the figure. Kenneth? Has he risen as one of those blasted things? Barry raises his gun. Kenneth hears the movement and turns towards you. But instead of the haunting visage you feared, his eyes turn sour in their sockets and teeth bared in a feral snarl. Only humanity peers back through the darkness. Barry, thank goodness! Kenneth's voice is as wretched as his breathing, and you notice his hand clutched at his chest, but he's alive. Barry's smile is as warm as you've ever known it. Ken, you've made it. They told me. I feared the worst. I think I was out of it. Don't know how long. Forrest brought me round. Then we met Joe. Came to find Richard. Kenneth's expression softens as Rebecca steps into the room. Rebecca, I'm so glad to see you. I was afraid, sorry. That completely changed the whole context if I slipped that so in there. She slushes him and immediately sets about examining his wounds. Barry wedges the door shut behind you before gesturing for you both to exit. To give us space to work. No sooner than you step outside than you see Joseph and Forrest returning from their patrols. It seems like Rebecca is like just a god of healing. They're a comforting sight, fast friends and brothers in arms, weary but on alert, watching each other's back. Whenever you've seen joint Alpha and Bravo team operations, you're always wondering why they're on separate teams. So well do they work together. You see, Forrest has found what looks like a military-grade grenade launcher. That's hard to say quickly. Grade grenade. Decent firepower to rival Barry's Magnum. Whoa.
Damn. Magnum's canon for this story.
And it is a cannon. He still holds a hand to the flushed skin around his throat. The colour has returned to his cheeks, and his gaze is far more steady than before. His movements are assured. He offers you both a curt nod. Joe filled me in. The captain? Barry shakes his head sadly. Shit. There was a time I didn't think anything could take the old man down. This bastard place changed the rules. Forrest's voice is even, but his eyes blaze with anger. He looks behind him. Joe and I just wrecked the path to the caves. It's safe. We need to get back to Richard. I'm not letting another Bravo die tonight. You agree and quickly fetch Rebecca and Kenneth before moving out. The entrance to the caves is just as quiet as before, with no sign of intruders. As you climb down the ladder, you sense a strange vibration running through the metal, and upon reaching the bottom, hear a soft humming sound echoing up to greet you from the depths. Without waiting for the others, you scout ahead and quickly discover the source. In the large chamber where you left Richard, power has been routed to the generator, which now shudders softly and emanates a grinding metallic sound. Outside, you see the lights to the lift have lit up, flakes of rust where the lift has descended before rising back to its resting place once more. You're about to step towards it when you catch movement in the corner of your eye again. We already had this bit of story. And hesitate. Your caution saves you. We also had that bit of story. As an arc of vicious fluid darts through the air in front of you and strikes the wall, you stare in bewilderment as the rock hisses and corrodes under the assault of the acidic spray, before wheeling in horror to face the thing that made it. A monstrosity crawls into sight, propelled from the gloom on 8 legs. Mandibles snap and writhe as it fixes you with an unnatural shriek that leaves you wincing in pain as if capitalizing on your weakness. It gives you no chance to recover before it charges. You dive to one side, landing heavily on your arm. Oh! A jarring sensation shooting from your shoulder down to your fingers. You scramble to unsteady feet just in time for the spider to shriek once more. A sound no less painful than before. Stop fidgeting! One hand clapped uselessly over the ear. You reach for your pistol only to find it missing. Your heart sinks as you spot it some feet away. Dropped in your headlong dive. There's no way to reach it in time. A heavy metallic thunk echoes through the chamber and the creature is engulfed in flame. Bright enough to bathe your surroundings, a rich amber. It flashes uncontrollably for a second before wailing a death knell at ear-splitting volume. And then its legs collapse in on themselves, a sickening, burning smell to flood the chamber, acrid and stinging your nostrils. Grenade launcher still raised. Oh, here comes the boob tube. Forrest glares at the beast as he steps into the light. The fury from before hadn't left his eyes. Once you'd have described Forrest's features as impassive. The Forrest you see now has all the cold conviction of an executioner. Richard, hold on! It's Rebecca, sprinting across the chamber towards the shadows. She skids to a halt before the sides a shape, half covered in webbing. Only now do you see a lifeless hand protruding from underneath. You're poisoned. I'm going to give you a shot now. Stay with me, please. I think that's a line straight from the game. Rebecca sounds distraught. For long moments you wait and watch her tend to Richard, hands frantic as she works, and you see him shudder softly and fall backwards. Rebecca's head drops, her hands stilled and balled into trembling fist. You hear her sobbing. Kenneth limps over and places a comforting hand on her shoulder. You don't need to see anymore. Damn it, she was too late. Forrest and Barry are already in the elevator, ready to head down. Both men look determined, their course of action already decided. You're unsure of where command now lies within the operation. Captain Wesker is missing and Captain Marini is dead. Regardless, you doubt you could talk them out of descending. Old soldiers always choose duty to mass grief and force it down. So you join them instead. Joseph stands at the console pressing buttons. He looks up and offers you a thumbs up. Hey! His eyes are different, sad. You wonder at his expression for a moment, and then the elevator shudders and you are plunged into darkness as it begins to descend. I see you are placing these crests in place.
Mm-hmm.
There's a skull token featured, which I don't know what that is supposed to be. Presumably there's something of that ilk knocking around. Do these life things flip over, perhaps? No.
No. Death grip? No.
Oh, it's on the board itself. So I guess this board
it?
is set upside down.
What? Oh. Hmm.
The world of difference it makes, I'm sure, but try and socket them into corners.
We
Alright.
still not have a action deck.
Does she have any extra
Oh, yeah. One.
special
Wouldn't say
moves?
11. Yep.
Free health, this
Not,
boss will be easy. Introduction. Once more you enter the depths. As you cautiously descend, you're relieved to see its better lit surroundings than your previous journey into the crypts. And thankfully, no trace from the inhumane Crimson Head that held court before. Alas, your good fortune doesn't hold. A tunnel ends in a large chamber with rough-hewn walls, and the moment you enter, a harrowing cry draws your attention to the sight of the hideously mutated woman that has relentlessly pursued you these last hours. She seems to be protecting a large coffin. The lid held in place by several chains had disappeared into the darkness above, and reappear in each corner where they're attached to a large stone weight. Perhaps your fate is bound to revealing the contents of the coffin somehow. How'd she even get down here? And this door was like locked by special symbols you had to put in.
She comes from like the other way for some reason in the game. She seemingly has other access points around the mansion.
Gamble up the walls and through crevices. In this scenario, the character must defeat Lisa Trevor. If Lisa Trevor is removed from the playing area, the player successfully complete the scenario. Special rules: Lisa Trevor, final encounter. During this scenario, Lisa Trevor is a boss. During this scenario, they actually say during this scenario twice. Use the Lisa Trevor boss reference card. So a separate reference
this one
card.
here. I've grabbed a raw one, but yeah, I don't think we need it. It's actually this one here.
Shuffle the agonized screech, shackled sweep, bludgeon.
Hold on a minute. Shackle sweep.
Yeah.
Agonized screech.
Yep.
Bludgeon.
Yep. Snapping tendrils. And 4 leap behavior cards together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that makes for 8 in all.
Yeah, there's 2 more cards that are...
Okay, so place those remaining ones to one side as they'll be needed during the encounter. Super attacks, no doubt. Chain stones. A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to place a token in an adjacent square. If the crest token is placed in the square containing the skull symbol, remove the token from the playing area. Alright. When a crest token is removed from the playing area, search the behavior deck. Draw and discard piles for any cards that match the crest token, and remove them from the game so she loses abilities over time. After 2 crest tokens have been removed from the playing area, shuffle the Chain Lunge and Furious Charge cards into the deck draw pile. They're the 2 that are left. If all 4 crest tokens are removed from the playing area, at least Trevor is removed from the playing area. And then there's stuff to do after completing this story.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to pick which brave heroes will take on this boss.
So we have to shift these tokens around to this thing.
Yeah, so the objective is to move your character into a corner, and then you spend an action to move them by 1 square. You basically have to...
Diagonally as well?
I guess so. Dog walk them to the middle.
What if we just murder her? Nice turn off.
Probably
Read.
something on the card.
If I read her card, yeah. If I read her card as well.
Chain drag. When Lisa Trevor resolves a behavior card, move the crest token that matches her behavior card 1 square closer to its starting location.
Invulnerable. Ah.
Yeah, that was probably the thing that we were gonna. Reduces her keeper in play during the next tension phase. Instead of drawing a behavior card, reset her dial to 10.
Okay.
So she loses a turn if we damage her enough.
Hmm.
Flame limbs. When a character performs an action in the same square as Lisa Trevor, they must pass a level 2 evade roll. If they fail, the action is not resolved, and the character suffers knockback and 1 damage. So ideally, you want to be away from her as well when engaging the attack. God health. 10 boss health.
That sounds like packing up weapons on this one is kind of useless. Hmm.
She already has a reasonably good loadout, so to speak. So a character could basically blow a shitload of ammo to force her to lose a turn. But it wouldn't further the goal of moving these things to the middle.
No.
Said whether I should be Jill or Brad. Slipping Brad. His double dodging might come in handy for
Yeah.
close counters.
Yeah, you may as well throw him Brad, I guess. Turn to Chris, I guess I'll get rid of the knife, put the dagger. So I'll grab some of these mixed herbs so I can heal if need be. Keep the rest as it is. Like I'm picking up anything either in this mission.
Don't need the lighter for this mission. So instead I will bring maybe some backup bullets. So no, actually the pistol is probably going to be practically ineffectual. Maybe a secondary healing item. Stack those so it's a powerful healing item should I so need it. Put the red on top because it's more obvious. I don't know if I need more ammo. Maybe I do.
Mm-hmm. Where is Chris's? Wait, I can't see what it is. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, just waiting for you to get set. Right,
The man's ready.
so pick some music.
I did.
Just
Listen,
rock some shit.
guess I go first because last time you went first.
Yeah, sure.
So I just want to move into this square and begin to push it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2 here, I guess.
Let me see if there's a quickly reread how the crest thing is moved. Yeah, assuming so. It's adjacent.
So if I go 3 and then 4, like that, right? The Chris doesn't move with it, I don't think.
It not be just thrown straight in the middle. I don't quite understand how this mechanic seems way too easy. I just don't.
We have to move it all the way over here.
Oh, it gotta go there.
Yeah, isn't it? No, I understood.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. The middle is too close. Very well then, so that's all my goes done. So I guess now at least I have to draw from this card, right?
Yeah.
So this is the snapping tendrils. I mean, who'd she attack? What?
Do I rule about her movement, or does she just have the movement as on a normal card?
Does this thing here? Which this? So this moves the.
Oh, what is it? What is it? It moves crest back.
Unleash the Trevor results of a behavior card. Move the crest closer that matches the behavior card, 1 square closer. So this one would move closer, but it's not moved at all. So,
Yeah.
but how do I deal with attacks? Because she's just miles away from us.
I think
She never move?
I think she must get her original movement. But
Wait, something that doesn't make sense about this.
enemies can normally attack or move, can't they?
Boss reference card.
A bit more.
I don't get it. There's no range written on this card, right?
Yeah, normally movement is on the cards.
How much can she move by again? Normally 3, right?
2.
2. I guess I'll just move it then like normal.
Perhaps we should check the rest of her cards to make sure there isn't movement symbols on them. No, there is.
Okay. So this one just doesn't do anything, I guess then.
Yeah, I guess you just drew a bad card.
Okay, here you go.
Alright, Brad. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's instantly consumed and off the map, or do I have to use it on the spot?
Placed on something. No, it just says placed on it. It's removed.
Okay, so that means it and its
Star cards.
star symbols are moved. Okay. Loses 2 powerful abilities.
Okay, draw her card. Okay, so. So she does this one misses, I guess, because it's too far. Now she has to move 2 towards the next active character, 2 towards me.
That does reach you.
Yeah, and now.
That's a range of 2, but it's AoE, I think. That's what that symbol means.
Yeah. So I have to roll a small dodge.
So luckily I'm not in that range, no matter how we splice that.
I succeed.
Okay, I think let's sell her capability extinguished for another round.
Okay, there you go. I guess I'll 1, 2, 3. I can move this one. Here, I guess. Okay.
Oh, sorry, there's a wind token on this one, so this slides
back.
one towards its base, which I guess would be here.
Okay. Leap. Place Lisa Trevor in the same square as the next active character, then each character in that square suffers knockback. So you get instant knockback. Which square are you in?
In this one.
So you get knockback. And now she attacks you.
Level 1, a level 2 dodge.
Yep.
Fail, but I am Brad, aren't I? So
Yep.
I can try again. I still fail.
Fail again. So you get knocked back again, and
It's on not
and
this
1 damage.
and just-
Yeah. Okay, here you go.
Right.
A lot of those leak cards in the deck, by the way. So I guess you want to really get that win token.
Yeah, we got rid of 1 leap at least. Yeah, this complicates matters now. She's between us and the. Thought it was going to be a cakewalk. 1, 2, 3. I'll try again to see if I can just brute force this to the edge, but it may be that we're going to be forced to do something about it.
Oh, Moon. It's actually a different leap one. So this one gets me back. Oh, maybe I already do it, but. Same guys, so I get knocked back. I have to roll a medium dodge. I fail. This boss fight could be fucking rock solid, actually. And no one knocked back. And yeah. Okay, so you'll go. Oh, no, my go. Sorry. Well, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let me leap again. Yep. Okay. Leap. So she moves into your square. No, the shenanigans.
Level 2 dodge.
succeed.
Down, so I hold my ground.
Okay. This is your go. Well, some doesn't.
1, 2.
This is over.
You say so?
This is over. I mean, you push. This is This is dead.
3.
Okay. So now we have to remove the wind ones. Okay, so good lad.
And she gains the 2 other ones.
Oh, she gained the other 2, yeah. Which I guess don't have any.
No hard allegiance to him.
No, she's on to just stay.
Fourth action,
Okay.
I will move here. So Trevor then does something.
Chain slash. Place the treasure in the same square as the next active character. Oh god. This character gets knocked back. With
then,
each crest token, 1 square closer. Oh shit.
We're already in the beginning spaces, so it's fine.
Okay,
We gotta do
roll
level
2.
2.
2 damage. Oh god, I'm gonna get annihilated. Fail. Wow, amazing. 2 damage.
Do you still get that dodge thing with your dagger?
Oh, you're right. Oh shit, I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'll use the dagger. Keep forgetting to use the fucking dagger. So roll the dice for the dagger. See if I keep it. 2, I lose it, right?
It's looking that way, yeah.
I go use my dagger.
It broke!
But at least I
Damn,
kept
it's
safe from the damage. Okay, my go. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Lisa, draw this card. Flip. Move towards the closest crest token.
Closest would be, I guess, this one at the moment. Boom. And that has a range of 2, and it's a splash damagey thing, so it hits you. Well, you're within its range. And the crest token moves back to its start.
God damn it. Isn't it like the last boss fight where every fucking attack is only aimed at me? Okay, roll a dodge. I already succeeded that. What was that? Okay, you'll go.
1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I'm going to stay here and bide my time because she's only going to knock it back anyway, so I would save me turns not to bother moving it.
Try not. You know what this last card is?
Shackle sweep. Move towards.
Next attack again. Yeah, every attack's gonna should aim for me.
So it's on your square now, so you have that problem effect where playing limbs when a character performs an action.
God, I'm going annihilated.
So you've got to do a level 2 dodge now.
Okay, let's go on this.
And this is the moon one, so it doesn't actually push mine back.
Okay, my go. So now I have to do a medium dodge to escape her.
Move off the square, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so 1.
So your choices really are to either throw that out and try to escape her a second time to move off with it, or now where you are,
2,
unload after.
3. I'm just gonna stay here for now. And because I can't, if I move into the square here, I can't actually move it anyway.
No.
I can't stay there because you're just gonna get destroyed by her if I stick next to her.
Lure her away from the corner, yeah.
Flip. Snapping tendrils. So
I don't think she can reach anyone. 1,
No.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's blind.
where's the
corner,
range?
no.
Where's the range written on it?
There's a little number above the
Where?
tentacles.
Oh
Too
yeah,
small to
Jesus
see
Christ!
from your
1, 2,
low
3.
resolution thing, but
So it's 1 is to this because it's not 0, right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, can't get anyone.
pretty sure it can't reach you.
Although this song gets moved back.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so
Remove
do this
those.
card. Let's get rid of this one. I think this leads, yeah, that's all of them. Flip.
I've got one more action, so I guess we'll go here and hope it's moved 2 towards the nearest character and we can dance around her or something.
We'll leap. That's not.
Move 2 towards the closest.
Closest.
Oh, she's already on it.
Okay.
And
1.
1,
Oh,
2. So nothing's in range of that, so we don't have to worry about her attack for now, but she is still in the way.
Hmm.
What happens if we bust her for all health?
She gets like despawned, I think. Until her next behaviour, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't really
I think you have to actually. What's the saying?
wound her for very long.
At least Trevor's dial has reached 0. Keep her in play. Keep her in play during the next tension phase instead of drawing behaviour card. Yeah, so literally just be. Yeah, okay. So
So
it's
she gets
not-
health back instantly, more or less.
If you like a nuke her on turn number 1, you'll still have 3 turns, so I guess you won't be able to do anything. But
I guess you're gonna want to try and goad her really far down.
1, 2, 3. I guess I go here.
Yeah.
4. Chain Lash. Flexibly throws in the same as the next active character, so that's you.
Just main knocks me.
And you suffer knockback.
Guess I get knocked that way, seeing as her general momentum.
You have to roll a.
Level 2 dodge. Okay, he manages to dodge that.
See that we're gonna have to
Crest
work
is already
together to
deep
move
in
this
the
one.
corner. Yeah. It's now my turn, isn't it? Which isn't useful right now.
You know, we're looking about this the wrong way. It's actually kind of pointless that she's near it or not. Ultimately, because it's these action cards that move the thing back, not her. So you may as well just keep dancing around her. You're fucking untouchable. So like, now you may as well just go around her and get to the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'll move up after that.
Probably
then
gonna
we'll
have to
just
do like level 2 dodges or something on the next.
Yeah, so jumps to my square. I get knockback, so I start moved out the bag conveniently this way.
Yeah.
Roll the dub, medium dodge. which I absolutely fail, of course. It's 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
I get knocked back as
Yes.
well, so how convenient. Okay, and it's my go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's some decent progress. Because hopefully
Is this
we
already
can
the last
only
card?
reverse half the progress.
Wow. So it's the moon one, unfortunately. Towards the next active character, so that's you. So 1, 2.
And that's a range 1 on that sweep, so we'll both have to do a level 2 dodge.
Yeah. And this moves back to 1.
At level 2, so I fail that, but as I'm
I succeed.
Try again. Fail again, so I get damaged.
Is it not back as well? It is, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll get knocked this way. Right, so my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's well on its way now.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you just need that. We'll draw it and see what. 2 towards the closest crest token. So now it's effectively on my square, which is kind of good because now you're free to move. A sweeper which reaches us both, and the closest crest token moves 1 square closer to the starting position. Now we could imply that really snide by putting it here, but technically that makes it closer.
It doesn't. I mean, they're both the same, ultimately.
Yes, but she's in this square.
I mean, yeah.
If
Doesn't
they
actually
shared
say
the-
she can't
No,
in the same thing.
No, but if they
I guess
are in
you'd
the
have
same
to-
square, you have to pass a level 2 dodge roll to
Yeah.
do the action.
Okay,
I
let's
need
do
to
this.
pass a level 2 dodge roll anyway.
Let me just me as well.
I fail.
I succeed.
Try again. Fail again.
Slipping, Jimmy ain't slipping so much.
Slipping in your grave.
Okay, my go. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, it's over. So she's just instantly dead.
Yeah, you have the honours of tossing her into the abyss if you like.
What should she say? She's like, Mother!
There you go.
Okay, well.
She's met a terrible fate. See her there in the ground.
Well, Lisa, nice knowing you. I mean, I can remove her fucking cards from the deck.
And here is this sound effect's called Lisa sobbing, so it must be related. This is Lisa, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a Lisa.
This is another Lisa as well.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
In this
Oh,
case,
it's not-
literal. Being
That's not Lisa,
torn
but-
to shreds.
Yeah.
But yes, we do get to remove stuff, tear our decks apart, so laboratory gets added to the map. Which requires the
So
2
finally in the
medallions that
labs.
we've already got. I guess so you could have done it in some really odd roundabout way that you could have got here without those medallions, but I really doubt
Maybe.
how you'd have pulled that off.
Remove the 9 cards from the tension deck, the 3 cards from the narrative deck. Oh. And the 5 cards from the encounter deck. Is it narrative deck we have to remove as well?
Narrative deck.
What was it? Which one did I just fucking say? I can't remember. 3. So I can actually.
5
20.
counter deck.
free. Is this free? She's here. What's this actually do? The sound of dragged metal shackles echo through the corridors, a sinister omen of impending doom. Search the encounter deck and draw and discard pile for. Well, just brings her into the game. Let's go. Sit this one over here, out of the way.
Move the
Nothing narrow,
release
right?
of Trevor relating cards.
So is that everything with Lisa done?
Yep, she is toast.
Excellent. The boss fight is pretty easy. This boss fight is piss easy in this game. Maybe the difficulty will suddenly spike when we fight Tyrant. Impossible.
Do you think we could see Tyrant?
Laboratory A, finally. This is the last stretch.
It is.
Why is it bizarrely broken up? We start on fully separate floors.
Rooms all over the shop.
Okay, so like 4 more levels left.
Yep, it's all wrapping up.
The 4th being a boss fight. We already started. Okay. So the thing now is that we have to actually put these into the laboratory.
See them, yeah.
If we can find it.
Are these physically directly connected? I.e., does this have to be precisely this distance away in order to have the map link up later?
Is this one? What? That's number 5. Is it all number 5 the lab? No, of course not. Of course, it can't be logical. Is that there? There's just no fucking lab tile.
That fits that design. Well, shit.
How's that impossible?
Seriously, that's well shit.
It's like, it's not recognising it. Is this? What's this one there? Maybe this one actually. It's not the same blue tint, but it is. I don't know. I can't make out what that foot there is. Oh, shit, or whatever. I guess this one I can't really change it because it has that fucking wall in it. I know there's a lab one of these. I've definitely seen it before. It doesn't have that wall.
Yeah. Let me quickly review the end phase of that lot.
Oh, it does. Oh, right, man, it does. There's actually a lab version of this tile with the wall in it. Holy hell, in the right place.
Oh wow.
That is goddamn amazing.
Let's just quickly review the rest of that. Danger level goes down by 2 for being what's the face. 1, 2.
There's no lab version of this wall, however, so I'm forced to keep that one, unfortunately.
We'll get +2 ammo and healed by 1 level, so Brad will get 1 level of heal, even though I swapped, but that's before, so put some flamethrower back up to 9. Everything else was already full. I presume your weapons are already full.
Yeah. Do we have lab doors somewhere?
I think they were all that were left when we originally looked in the door, the door bag.
But didn't you bring the new one? No, it's a corpse. Pretty doors.
No, that's a lab door.
Where? Oh yeah, okay. Could just clone it.
Guess that's also kind of lavish, but not such. And those ones.
No, not
the
metal
wrong
one.
kind of lab.
Yeah, no, we use these ones now. Just clone this one all the times.
Clone that one. Cloning.
These actually look like when they're open. Yeah, just slide doors. So I have the advantage of not actually opening, so you don't take space.
They just go.
Mm. Okay, this one's falling over backward. Okay. Oh,
I was locking it just as.
did it hit it? Oops.
It froze in time.
Yep, lock does freeze things in time. Oh, there's us place. Looks like it.
Yeah,
What else do we need?
I think there's a locked door actually. Locked by power key.
Oh, shit, maybe there's a card for that one, right?
I use this amazing door for the lock by power key door.
Power. It's a free one actually. This is a 2-1. There's some corpses. There's less stairs there. Stairs there and there. Zombies. We don't have the lab variant zombie corpses, do we? Models.
I've not noticed them. Do the zombies have different skins? No, they don't, do they?
No, I can't know. Where are the zombie bags?
Zombie dogs, 36 zombies, search. Yeah, we do have lots of zombie types.
Is there anyone that look like the naked?
Fleshy kind of thing, but it isn't.
Oh, could be it.
Examine that one.
Where is it?
Yeah, place it next to Albert Wesker.
Yeah, it looks yeah, that looks good. That'll do. It's not the Resident Evil 1 variant, but it's
Some
good
kind of
enough.
weird things in scrubs, but
There would be other zombies, you know, lab zombies and stuff. The Scrubs ones are Resident Evil 2. So I guess we'll use
yeah, they're mostly Resident Evil 2 monstrosities.
use the Resident Evil 2 ones.
Throw these ones to one side or something.
The corpse. The zombie can. Oh. Looks like she landed his back. The corpse is in general. So you reckon two corpse models. Need stairs. Where are the stairs? Is the metal there? Where's the second stair? Second set of stairs. Where are ye?
Where are you?
I don't know. I don't see them anywhere. Just close this one here.
Which one? That one. Go and bring.
That's actually a positive symbol.
Deselect them at all.
I think that's everything, right? There's no item actually. One over here. B. 2 AMs. The crate is not yet. Crate here. The corpse up here. In front of the power room door. Look at that zombie. Lie down.
The frankly disgusting army of the dead. Locked by a puzzle.
Pretty amazing. The great lab zombies.
Oh my god. The lab zombies have clearly been through considerably more of whatever the other zombies have been through. Oh yeah, they're coming!
I remember when we were playing Resident Evil at my place the very first time we got to the lab. And we went in the big room and we heard that. And we both said like, what the fuck is that? And you said, not gonna, oh, I ain't sticking around to find out. And you went through the first door.
I hoofed it. Monster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything though.
Nothing's more terrifying than the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, true, yeah. I'll move this stuff though, because I was going to
Like
expand.
the Alien Isolation game, it's really scary until you find the alien, and then it's not so scary because you're used to it by then.
Yeah. I guess the game can rarely stay like, noon forever, unfortunately.
No.
I guess you can read everything there is to read now. And,
Okay, so this nets us another chapter of the amazing book. Far from the sun. No one speaks as the elevator descends. Confusion and sorrow dominate your mind, wrung dry of all other emotions after a bloody night of terror, and it isn't over yet. You've never felt so alone. The only indication that you have companions at all is when the elevator passes a light, their faces illuminated in stark relief before disappearing again. Eventually, your journey ends, the elevator coming to a rest inside a vast, natural cavern. The four of you disembark in silence, ears straining for any hint of a sound, eyes peeled for movement. Nothing but a bleak void awaits. A wide dirt path leads away from you, with several ruts worn to its surface. It's lit by a series of portable lights, like the ones you might find at a construction site. A soft mist coats the ground, muting the glare, but the way is clear enough. Barry nods and takes the first step, each of you falling in line behind. You soon arrive at what looks like a hangar door. Its interlocking metal plates foul with grime and rust. A huge dent bulges outwards, like something heavy has been thrown into it from the opposite side. There's a small door to one side, and you gain access that way. Inside is a cold warehouse, harsh fluorescent lights throwing the space into a sharp and unflattering relief. Whatever is stored here is mostly gone. Only a single row of pallets remains, several upturned or laying on their sides, their contents spilled over the floor. The cause of both the destruction and the dent in the hangar door is obvious. A large forklift has smashed into the metal and tipped onto its side, most likely having careened out of control after colliding with the boxes on the pallets. An arm protrudes from underneath. The flesh is cold and pale as the concrete you stand upon. You watch in rapt fascination, its fingers still claw at the ground, scrabbling to find purchase. Forrest walks to the opposite side and aims his pistol at something blocked by the bulk of the cab. A single shot echoes from the walls and the fingers grow still. Medical supplies. They're all marked Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. Joseph is examining the crates that have broken open. Vials of stuff. Syringes. Chemicals. No idea what half this stuff does. Not even sure Rebecca would know. And she would know. Umbrella.
For 18.
Plotted the whole thing. Found Doc in the underground lab. You remember Enrico's warning. Could he have meant the Umbrella Corporation? What could they have to do with anything? And is this the...
Hell.
That was his warning.
No, he did warn us. And the underground laboratory you mentioned. Barry cuts across your thinking. There's nothing here. Let's move on. Feeling like you're leaving a huge clue behind, you reluctantly follow. The handle has been smashed off the next door you come across and it's locked fast. A fire extinguisher lies on the ground a few feet away, bloody fingerprints staining the surface. You ignore it and continue your circuit of the room until you find another entrance, this time leading into a more industrial area. Dull metal pipes chase their way across the ceiling, stopping only to snake their way around light fittings. Several rattle and dislodge thin trails of dust, coating the concrete underfoot. Numerous mesh grills have been screwed into the walls, the shape of heavy machinery dimly visible behind as it rumbles away. Smoke rises from several of these metal blocks, drifting lazily through the ruddy light that paints your surroundings. You won't be able to hear anything coming through this way. Slowly, weapons raised, you all move single file through a narrow walk spaces, nerves bouncing on a knife edge. It's hot in here, like a sauna, beads of sweat running over your skin. The close confines tug at the claustrophobia that threatened to overwhelm you on that climb down to the caves, and for a moment you squeeze your eyes shut. Scritch, scritch. The sound as you're spinning on the spot, finger poised at the trigger, but it's only a loose plate. Screws slowly worming their way free of what looks like a broken air conditioning unit. It only serves to poison the air with caustic fumes. You breathe a sigh of relief too soon, don't you? Breathing in caustic fumes. Blood-curdling screams tear through the air behind you, loud enough to be heard even over the engines. Before you can turn to investigate, you see a black shape flashing through the air ahead, suspended from the ceiling by long appendages. Gunfire erupts. Barry's magnum, you surmise from the deep-throated roar, met by a hideous rasp. More insect in nature than anything you've heard before. Someone lets out a strangled yelp. Your head snaps around to see Joseph hanging in the air in front of you, his hands clutching at wiry arms wrapped around his neck and crushing his throat. You raise your gun and fire wildly into the void above, rewarded as Joseph is released and falls heavily to the ground, a black shape landing beside him. You don't take any chances emptying your magazine into the creature, watching with disgust as each bullet punctures its body in a burst of murky yellow acid. The monster spasms and writhes under your assault, screeching in the same inhuman pitch as Barry's assailant. It finally ceases, struggling as your last bullet strikes home, limbs slowly coming to rest. Joseph isn't moving when you reach him. You reach for his neck and take his pulse, but struggle to find purchase, so coated in blood are they. Alarmed, you reach for his shoulder, but are thrown clear as another of the creatures swings down from above and crashes into you. For a second time this evening, you're face to face with death, although this time a monster from your worst dreams layers back. A thin layer of skin stretches over the creature's skull, painfully tight and sporadically punctured with sharp needles of thick hair. Eyes the colour of rotten eggs stare wildly from sunken sockets, sloughing around as the head twitches erratically. The creature's mouth hangs open on a jaw that doesn't look like it will ever close. Its breath and overwhelming stench of vomit and rotting meat. You see maggots wriggling in between its teeth. feeding on the remains of its last victim. I mean, if it can't close its mouth, how is it supposed to be able to bite you? You try to throw it off, but a sharp claw arcs from nowhere to pierce through your shoulder and into the mesh behind, pinning you in place. It's all you can do to close your eyes as the creature leans in, ready to feast on your flesh. But we can't die, because we're the vantage point of this whole story. The story would end. A loud bang sends your senses reeling. Opening your eyes, you see the world through a disoriented blur of red and amber. The details lost. Your ears ring, feedback deafening. Someone calling your name through the din. Is that Forrest's voice? Barry? One of them? Maybe. Darkness chases in from the corner of your eyes. You try to fight it, but the pounding in your head won't relent. Your arms and legs are too heavy to move. You feel your eyes closed and you're falling. Falling. The world turns black, and you know no more. Well, and I throw the book into the abyss. That's it then. It says it no more. So, Laboratory A. Introduction. You weren't sure what to expect of the laboratory, but it wasn't the dirty and blood-stained site before you now. The documents you found have established this as the site of the outbreak, but had little prepared you for how devastated it might be. The consoles are lifeless. Power has apparently failed, leaving only the grainy hue of the emergency lights. Steam floods from a burst pipe overhead, adding to the murky gloom and distracting you with a loud hissing sound. The first goal is to restore power. Without it, this will be your tomb, just as it is that of the researchers that created the virus. Objectives. In this scenario, your characters must gain access to the laboratory's power area. If each character is on the power area tile, the players can choose to successfully complete the scenario at any time. If there are any enemies on the power area tile when the thing is completed, skip step 6 during the end phase. Special rules, X-ray sequence. At the start of the scenario, shuffle the puzzle cards and deal them face down in a row on the puzzle track. Okay, so I mean, for what it's worth, they're already there, but shuffle. Face down, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Face down the puzzle rack. A character in the same square as an objective token can spend an action to attempt to guess the sequence of puzzle cards. The player declares the order from left to right and then flips the cards. If the sequence was correct, leave each puzzle card face up. If the sequence is incorrect, the puzzle is reset. Shuffle 4 cards and deal the cards face down the puzzle track.
Wait, if we get it wrong, it gets reset fully and reshuffled?
Yeah, but that's because there's an extra thing now. X-ray examination. A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to look at a puzzle card and the position indicated below, then return it face down. So when you find a crest token, you're able to flip rows 1, 2, 3, or 4 to look at what they are. Lab doors. So we're probably going to want to look at those first before we even bother trying to guess.
Yeah, it's pointless to guess. I mean, I guess it's not impossible. It's only
Not impossible.
Very likely,
but yeah, if you revealed any one of these, then you'd be forced to go back and do them again. Lab doors. For each puzzle card, if each puzzle card is facing up, discard any puzzle locked door cards on the playing area. If an encounter card is revealed that shows a puzzle locked door and each puzzle card is face up, don't place the locked door card on the playing area. Okay, so there are encounter cards that will get shuffled in a minute that are going to impact this. The character on the power area tile doesn't have to draw a card during the tension phase.
why?
Clearly, that is the ultimate safe haven.
Why? Why is it suddenly throw that rule in now?
Yeah, you'd think there'd be more. Okay, so there's 10 billion exploration cards. 10.
10! Holy hell, this place is massive.
Laboratory A. B, C, C, B, B, C.
Holy hell.
C, C, A.
Oh, there's a second grenade launcher down here.
Just in case we need to bring the grenade pane.
It's interesting, that.
The unexplored exploration card deck is now fits into one actual deck. Rather than to be split out into loads.
We have to apparently remove 1 from the encounter deck. But shuffle in 8, 9, 10, and 11. What's 1? That's encounter deck, right? Break this in 2. Okay, back 9.
9, 8, 7. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 6 bracing cards all found.
1. Wait, no, I'm not. I think it's this one actually. Is it this one? It's the one with like a bar going through it or something. Remove both. Was it a black one?
From the
It's
encounter.
this one, huh?
deck.
No, it's not this
Yeah,
one,
there's
right?
a one with a shuffle thing at the bottom, yeah.
But the thing's not black though. Could it be the wrong one?
Might just be because the colour of the ink on this page. Shuffle 8, 9, 10 and 11 encounter cards. Okay, where's the encounter deck? Eight. I found an 11.
Weird. I wonder why it wants us to get rid of these 2 cards. It's just generic spawn zombies then. Okay.
I think it's because
So there's just too many cards.
the spawn zombie thing is replaced with a upgraded version, I think.
Oh, what are these cards? Spawn a zombie in the active character square. Spawn a zombie after resolve.
So
Place
what's
the
that?
active character on the closest biohazard. If it is
8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, yep.
resolving all the encounter cards. Draw. Action phase immediately ends. Okay, it's just a snide cards.
I got
Is that all of them?
yeah.
8, 9, 8, 10. Where's 11? What's 11?
Uh, 11 is this one.
Oh, right. I thought these guys. Okay, I thought it was 8.
Okay, so we're adding 12 to the tension deck and removing, unless you've already done it, a number 7.
No, I haven't done it yet. Plus from the ceiling. I haven't done that yet, no.
Look. 7.
So what is 7?
Murder of Crows is removed.
Oh, okay. Were there 2 of those?
Yeah, I could have swore, but there's only one that answers to 7. Oh, actually, no, the deck's too big, isn't it? So it's not going to search them.
Yeah, you can't search them. It's split to 3.
I'm not encountering another Murder of another murder of crows, or murder or otherwise.
Oh, maybe we're wrong. Here's only one. Guess to be fair, if we just come across it when we're playing, we'll get rid of it.
Yeah. Okay, put them back together. Add that one. Crows disperse and fly away.
The crows in the lab.
Rah, 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 rah. So the power key and the grenade launcher. Fish them bad boys out. There's the power key. And the other grenade launcher. Stack them up now, seeing as they're the same cards. Stack them high. Roll. Item A deck. Shuffle 5 and 6 item A cards into the A deck at the start of the scenario. Numbered A deck. Say B card it. These ones, yeah. Five. A stun gun. And 6, we've presumably already encountered number 6. Where do I type in 6? Did one of the ammo discs come up, but it's got a 7 in the corner? I don't know why that is. Do we already have a 6 already present in the A deck? No. Check our gathered treasures. Mysterious 6 card doesn't seem to.
Was it supposed to be a scenario?
It's an A item
6.
of some sort, but
AM 6?
yeah, I'm not seeing it nowhere. No reason we would have tossed away E items. There's no reason to. Who knows what that one's supposed to be? Guess I'm gonna have to save it and go back in time and see if item 6 exists somewhere.
Where do you say item 6?
At the top here, shuffle 5 and 6 into the A card. Other than that, we've done everything else.
This is 5.
This is 5, yeah. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but it doesn't seem that way. Magnum bullets are 4. Shotgun shells are 2. Herbs 8. Herbs and pistol bullets don't have a number associated with them.
Yeah, I guess you'll see it. And just nice. Oh, this is Chris's. You have to save it, and yeah, we'll see if you can find it in the past.
Keep meaning to. I keep typing the thing I want to save as in the wrong place because of the filler. Right. Saved. Load. Rewind time. Oh hey, welcome to Game-Geki. This is Resident Evil the board game. Brand new game. Number day item deck. 6.
3 too many.
6 is a dagger.
It's a dagger then.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why daggers are missing.
Well, the dagger I put back in the thing didn't have a number in the corner.
Strange.
Well, guess we'll grab it and go back to the future. Unless there's more.
Loading the future.
Bum, ba bum 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 bum.
Bum,
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 bum, ba bum 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 bum.
Bum, ba, bum. 88 miles an hour. That's what it takes to create all those gigawatts of energy. Professor is a genius when you think about it. Alright, we're all set up for the next level. We can choose our characters, I guess. Flip back to Jill, seeing as Brad is
I didn't heal Chris. How much was supposed to heal after the boss fight? 1.
1, yeah.
So we're still fine. No one. I guess Chris will do it, even though he's not fully healed. He'll survive.
He is a true-born survivor. Put him in the start place, which is the equivalent stair room. Well, it's a cube room. I suppose we'll set off on this adventure next time on Game-Geki.
Yes.
As there's plenty of labbing to do, 10 areas to explore. So I'll save it again. Do join us on the next one. It promises to be about as good as every other episode.
And they're all great.
I mean, it promises to be amazing. You don't want to miss it. So until then, have a good one.